Hello everyone, thanks for watching. So today is all about hair. I love hair products. I love doing my hair. I'm kind of all about my hair. So I'm going to show you some products that I am loving and also do a quick tutorial about how I got this look, which is kind of all I can really do with short hair. It's perfect for the summer because it's kind of messy, beachy, loose waves, and as the day goes on, I find it just looks better and better because the curls kind of loosen up and it just looks really natural and flows and stuff. So if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep watching. The tutorial will be a little bit later. So to start with, all the products I use on my hair, and I have a lot of hair products. So it starts in the shower, and the shampoo and conditioner that are by far my most favorite ever, and I've tried so many, are by Arbonne. They look like this, shampoo and conditioner, and it just says Nourishing Daily Shampoo and Nourishing Daily Cleanser. These are incredible. Like I said, I've tried so many shampoos and either they leave my hair too dry or not voluminous enough, is that a word? And you know, something just falls short. These are incredible. My hair has never felt healthier and softer, and it just has life and it's shiny. So I will always be repurchasing this shampoo and conditioner. I love it. About 2 to 3 times a week, I like to do a hair mask. And again, this is from Arbonne. This is the Sea Source Detox Spa Fortifying Hair Mask. And this is incredible. You just kind of put it on after you shampoo, leave it in your wet hair, do the rest of the things in the shower, like 3 to 5 minutes, and then you rinse it out and your hair feels healthier, stronger, and so smooth. I love this. I don't have a lot of damage in my hair because I don't dye it, but I do use a lot of heat. But I'm sure if you do have damage from dyeing, this would save you completely. So it's amazing. Then when I get out of the shower, my hair's still wet, I use this It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. This is a sample size I got at Ulta a couple months ago. I got 2 of them, so I'm halfway through this one, and I just spray it all over my wet hair, and it's like a leave-in conditioner, and it just again makes everything so soft and silky. And then to brush out my hair, I have a lot of tangles, so I use this little tangle teaser. It looks like a little horse brush. That's what it reminds me of, but it's incredible. It just glides through the hair. It's not pulling, so it's not going to break your hair. It's really worth it, and I got this from the drugstore, so it's so cheap, and it's the perfect hair if you hate combing through your wet, tangly hair. You need this in your life. Then I'll go in with a volumizing mousse. This is L'Oreal Paris Boost It Volume Inject Mousse. Just all over the roots, all over the strands. I just like the smell of it, and it kind of just adds some more movement and some more body to my hair. Also good if you want to like scrunch as well. So this is definitely worth it. It's drugstore, so it's super affordable. And then that's it, and then I'll go into the blow dryer and then straightener or the curling iron, whatever I do. But some other products worth mentioning, I guess I just have one to mention now, is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. I have used so many dry shampoos too. I keep testing them out, and this one is by far my favorite. I now only wash my hair once every 3 days. I could maybe push it to 4 days, but with short hair, it's a bit trickier because you can't just like throw it up in a ponytail as easy if it's, you know, really getting onto the 4th day. But this stuff, this is the wild scent. I don't know what that smells like. It does, you have to be careful because when you just spray it in your roots, you kind of lift it up, spray it in your roots, it does leave a white cast. But what you do is you spray it in, leave it, don't touch it, do your makeup or something, and then about 10 minutes later, just rub it all in with your fingers into the roots, and the white will disappear, and all of the oil will have been absorbed, and your hair will have volume and texture, and it will look like you just showered. So it's perfect. And I get this online because I haven't found it in Canada yet. Okay, so I have some more products to mention, but they will be throughout my hair tutorial, so if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so first we're going to start by just sectioning off the hair. So I like to start at the bottom, and I just try to grab kind of at my ear and up, Just twist that, twist that up and secure it with a clip. Okay, so you're left with just the bottom layers. Now, with short hair, this is the hardest section. I have these little pieces that are almost too short to curl, and this is a section of hair where I tend to burn myself on the curling iron, and I have a lot of scars because I don't like to wear the glove that came with the curling iron, but you should. So what we'll do is you just take about an inch, so I like small pieces, okay, kind of brush it through, and then I'm going to take this KMS Free Shape Hot Flex Spray. I like this one a lot better than the Paul Mitchell one I was using because it's more of a wet spray instead of a dry spray. I felt my hair was just getting too dried out and a bit frizzy. But this is really good. It's a heat activating, shaping, and hold. So I spray this on, 2 sprays. The piece doesn't want to go in. Kind of run it through the rest of the hair. And then take my curling iron. This is a Numi 25 millimeter. This is incredible. I bought it online, worth the money. It's on Hot Look all the time, Hot Look, and they always have discount codes and stuff, so you can get them pretty cheap. So what we're gonna do is take this, and I do everything away from my face, every piece, every layer. So you just start at the top and wrap it around. And you just hold it there. And again, my hand is so far away from this curling iron because it goes up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, so you're gonna burn yourself. Couple seconds, and I just let it drop. And it looks like that. And then you just keep going, grab another section. Again, if you have short hair like mine, the bottom section is gonna be difficult, and you're gonna be grabbing kind of different choppier sections, and maybe everything's not curling perfectly under there, but that's okay because by the time you're finished the rest of your hair, you don't really see those little curls underneath anyway, so it's just to make sure it's all even and it'll give you volume under there. So again, curling away from the face, just wrapping it around, holding the end, couple seconds, and release. And like I said, I'm not too worried, like this one's not perfect, about the curls at the bottom being perfect. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this and it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, so the bottom section is done, and like I said, it's still a bit messy. It's not quite perfect curls, but that's not really the look we're going for, and these bottom pieces are really hard to get to, especially at the back. So now we're just gonna spray that. My most favorite hairspray ever, I mentioned in my last hair tutorial. It's the San Sebastian Shaper. It's a white bottle. This is the travel size, but I'm empty. It comes in a big white tube. I'm all out of this stuff. So a pretty good alternative is, and it's a drugstore cheaper version, is the L'Oreal Paris Alnet Satin. The reason this is comparable is because I prefer hairsprays that are brushable and you can brush it out and change styles and it's not hard and crispy, and that's what you can really do with this Shaper hairspray. So this one's pretty similar, just not as good. It doesn't hold the look as much as the other one, but that's what we're going to use today. So you spray it all over. Woo! I brush everything out at the end, so I like to keep it nice and tight at the beginning. So again, just fast forward through the next steps. Okay, so again, same thing, couple sprays. I run that through so that all of the hair gets the heat protectant spray, and again, away from the face. So you put the curling iron behind the hair and you wrap it over and under and around, leaving some space between the hair on the curling iron and about a centimeter left at the bottom, just out, so it's not a tight curl. It has that little straight piece at the end, and just hold it like that. And this is quite the pose. This should be a yoga pose, kind of what I'm doing right now, but it's worth it. Again, couple seconds, and release. And voila, it's that simple. Bangs, I do the exact same way, just away from my face. Up and away. Okay, so the curls are all done. Just give it one final spray. And like my last tutorial, you want these curls to set and cool down. So you can finish your makeup, grab a snack, whatever you want to do, leave them to cool, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now the curls have had a chance to cool, and now is the fun part. It's a lot of steps, and it's very high maintenance hairdo, but I like the way it looks, and it's easy for me. So what I will do now is take a comb. I have this comb that has wider tooths over here, and I kind of just brush it all through. Just really gently breaking up those curls. You can even just use your fingers, break them up. You just want them a lot softer. All right, see? All right, second step is the Living Proof Amp Instant Texture Volumizer. This stuff is incredible. It's like a white, looks like glue. You just take a little bit on your fingers, and you're supposed to rub them in between. You're supposed to rub it in between your hands until it goes clear. And then you kind of just lift it up at the roots and kind of shake it and put it all through the hair strand where you want some volume. See, look, like that just did that. So this stuff works really, really well. I highly recommend it. All right, so then there's that. Second product, this step may be unnecessary. It's the BB Dry Spun Finish. Obsessed with this stuff. So what this does, it's a dry volumizing spray. So you kind of just lift up the roots and just spray it and zhuzh it up, let's say. So I just kind of spray it at the roots. You just kind of lift the curls and just kind of spray. This stuff is really nice. It won't weigh your hair down, so you don't have to be too worried about it. Okay, so we're still looking a bit crazy. So again, I'll just go back, brush, brush, brush. And all the curls do kind of just flow together because we did do them all in the same direction. All right, so we have lots of volume on the top, and then I like even piecier, messier texture along the bottom. Okay, so now we're gonna use the BB City Swept finish, and this stuff is incredible. It just gives you separation, pieciness, and doesn't make it look so fluffy. It kind of weighs it down a little bit, which I love, but you can overdo it with the spray and then it becomes too like thick and jelly. So just be careful, it is a wet spray. And you'll feel it. You'll know when you got a lot in. And so that's pretty much it. You can go back in, kind of scrunch it up, brush it out. And that's really all I do for this hair. So I hope you like this tutorial and tips on all the hair products I am loving, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!